Tell me when you start counting the 5 minutes.
Now!
Okay, so let's talk about KashKlik. We are a startup company in the field of internet marketing. Now, you know that internet marketing is in private. You know why? Because people are not clicking on that. You click on that? No, right? Nobody click on that. So people are not clicking, people are completely ignoring that. Actually, people hate that. They hate that so much they are installing ad blockers. Today in the world, there are tens of millions of people who installed ad blockers because they don't want to see any ad. So now, the advertisers want to reach the public. They want to reach their customers. How do they do this? They need to find some alternative channel. They need some other channel to advertise. And this is the idea of influencer marketing. What is influencer marketing? It's marketing through people who have influence on the social networks. So there are lots of people who have many followers on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat, and they may help these companies, these brands, to sell their products or services. But until now, this field of influencer marketing has been only for the big brands, for the big companies working with celebrities. That's what you know. You have seen perhaps all kinds of products from Nike, Adidas, other companies being promoted by celebrities. We want to bring this field of influencer marketing to its full potential, and that's the idea of KashKlik. And we are going to, actually we already have a marketplace in which we can match between the advertisers and the influencers. Not only the big advertisers with the big influencers, we are focusing on the long tail. You know this idea of the long tail, that everything in the internet, we have a very large number of people who have a small number of few thousand followers on social networks, but currently these people don't have the opportunity to monetize their audience. And we'll give them the opportunity to monetize their audience, to make money promoting these advertising campaigns. At the same side, we'll give these small brands, small companies, the opportunity to use this new channel of influencer marketing to promote their products and services. So we are a marketplace for influencer marketing. How does it work? The advertiser creates a campaign with all the attributes and defines the targeting of the campaign. What is the targeting? It's who can promote this campaign, the profile of the influencer who can promote this campaign. Now this profile may include demographic attributes such as the country, the age of people they want to promote, the gender, male or female. It may include topics of interest. A specific influencer may be an expert on technology, or on sports, on fashion. So you can choose the influencer by these topics of interest, and also the level of engagement. That's very, very important. What kind of engagement this influencer is generating with his audience? Do people really like his post? Do they comment on their post? Do they share this post? So that's the idea. The advertiser defines the targeting of the campaign based on who can promote this campaign, and then all the influencers who fit this targeting, they can promote the campaign and be paid per click. And we have implemented, as part of our platform, a pay-per-click model in which, when the influencer posts the campaign on the social network, for each person who clicks, he'll get money. What else? We are using advanced machine learning algorithms to make this match between the influencers and the campaigns. That's something unique that most other platforms don't know how to do, is to take all this history of sometimes years of posts on the social networks, analyze this history, and then understand what kind of influence this person has. Okay?
That's it.
That's it.
Thank you very much. Questions about KashKlik?
Yes.
Do you have any commitments with the platforms like Instagram, YouTube, anything?
No. All our influencers are free to share the campaigns on several platforms. At this moment, we don't restrict which platform is being used.
Then I have a question.
Yeah.
Does this contradict with the terms of services of these platforms? When somebody like posts something which is actually a promotion that he's getting money for?
Yeah, so that's a good question. We have checked that for the main social networks. We did not find any contradiction. Of course, this is a risk we are taking because they may change that in the future. For instance, Facebook may decide that they do not allow people to be paid to promote something. So it's a
Like
risk.
Statusim Etzaitzim, you know, they closed them down.
Sorry?
Statusim Etzaitzim, there was a group on Facebook, a page, and they closed it down because it was promoting things for money without passing through the
Yeah, I
Facebook
think
platform.
this is not the same as a... There is a difference between a page that is being used only to promote things that are not related to the page and the case of a person who is recommending a product or service that is related to him. But that's something very subtle, and of course we are checking that. But that's something that's happening. We did not invent this field of influencer marketing. There are many influencer marketing platforms out there. We're just trying to make it more automatic and more scalable.
More questions?
Yes.
Are advertisers supposed to make their own creatives, or it's going to be like native ads created by the bloggers?
So actually, there is some limitation on the kind of creatives we have on different social networks. For instance, of course, in Twitter you have extreme limitation on the text. Other social networks are more focused on the image. But we do expect that the advertisers will create several campaigns and that may be more suited to different platforms. More questions? Okay, so thank you for coming. I invite you all to visit our site. It's KashKlik.com, and I will be very happy to have you as beta users and to get your feedback after you use the site. Usage is for free, both for influencers and for advertisers.
Thank you very much. Okay.